Start of the Day Cafe for Tuesday, October 27th, 2015. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that. So as always, we start our videos off with a 2-year weekly chart of the Russell Index. We use the Russell as our simple proxy for overall market health, strength, and direction. And because we never want to put a chart forward to our viewers unless we're putting it forward in a rising market environment. So as you can see, we've been sitting on our hands and we haven't been putting any new feature charts forward since right about here. So it's been a long time. I'm really hoping that price moves up and over this upper blue band because I've got some great charts and companies that I want to feature, but I don't want to be putting new charts forward in a falling market environment. And we had that fall here. Right now we're neutral, it's even. So we will either look for price to move up and over this blue band where we will start highlighting new companies, or we're going to roll over here and test the lows again. So we're just keeping a very open mind. I'm filming this at about 7:45 on Tuesday morning, and the futures are off a little bit, so it'll be an interesting week ahead for sure. Worth noting, I'm just going to pull it away from the Russell for a sec and show you that the Russell, as you can see, flat, but the S&P has had really strong price action in the last few weeks. So the Russell's lagging is the point I'm trying to make. So this is the S&P, and we're coming up into this area where it's resistance. So we'll need some really powerful price action to get us up and over this area, as well as the Dow. So interesting area here. Also worth noting, technology showing a lot of strength, but coming up to an area of like that prior high. It'll be interesting to see if we can surpass that. Apple announces its earnings after the close today, so maybe Apple will give us the mojo that we need to get up and over this area. And consumer discretionary showing strength as well. So my point being, the Russell's really lagging here, so we need to see some giddy up in the Russell. I'd be looking for that anyway. So with that, we will not be putting any new charts forward today. I want to pull it away to the daily chart on the Russell. It's trading in this little wedgie pattern here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm keeping an eye on this wedge. And so it'll either come into this area, refuel for a move higher, or it may very well roll over here. So we're just being extra cautious. As far as our Chart of the Day Cafe model portfolio goes, it's up 7.93%. What I'm aiming for is just a slow, steady equity curve up. This was started on September 8th, so pretty happy with those results so far. We had Gilead and Apple in there yesterday, but we sold them because we don't want to be holding onto anything through earnings, although these charts look really nice to me, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a pop in these. But regarding getting back to our chart, I don't want to hold things through earnings because I want to see a slow and steady increase, and I don't want to expose our Chart of the Day Cafe portfolio to a possible earnings miss and risk that. Like, let's look at Skechers for a sec. Beautiful stock, showing nothing but strength, real darling, and then boom, announced their earnings and they were off by that much. So I'm sure Apple and Gilead will be just fine, but I don't want to hold them through earnings. If we have a strong day today, first let me back it up and say the only two positions that we have so far right now in our Chart of the Day Cafe portfolio is Skyworks Solutions, which we bought on this day here. Our stop on this would be right around this area. So we want to see a close below that line. So should Apple announce some positive earnings today, I would expect Skyworks to pick up because they are an Apple supplier. Anyway, I just wanted to point out that was our buy date, and the other one was Scott's Miracle-Gro. So we only hold those two in the portfolio right now. Scott's was bought here. The stop would be here, and it would be a close below that area. So far so good. We'll see what happens today. Should we have a positive day, again, I'm still looking for AMBA to perk up. The other one that I'm keeping an eye on for an entry for our Chart of the Day Cafe is CALM, which had that nice run up. It's coming into that area of support, and the other one is DDC, which is a diamond company with a really nice yield that I suspect is going to break through this area right here. So I'm looking for DDC, and they're all past Chart of the Day Cafe picks with very high volume scores. So with that, I will leave you and look forward to putting out a video on Thursday. Good luck with the rest of the week and have a good day. Thanks, guys.